Alrighty, welcome back to the jungle. We're gonna be playing Nocturne into Xin Zhao. Nocturne counters Xin Zhao. You have your spell shield for his knockup. And in general, Xin Zhao needs to get some stuff done early. And as Nocturne, you get to have a very relaxed time. For the runes, we got Conqueror. They remove lethal tempo, but this will be our go-to now, giving us the AD and the effectively HP once fully stacked. It's a little bit slower, but it does the job. At least for the Bruiser build, because we will be going in and be very much committed whenever you ulti in, or even commit into a fight in general, then you're going to stay in there as Nocturne. So Conqueror basically gives you more fighting power. As much as we'd like to game the rune system here, this is kind of the best that we got. So we got Conqueror, Triumph, Alacrity, Coop, Eyeball, Ultimate Hunter. Ultimate Hunter being pretty important, as we don't need much CDR in the build, but we want more ultis, so pretty hard to beat that combo in the secondary tree. For Nocturne, the jungle path is basically always going to be clearing all of your camps on the first 2 turns. If you stay very true to that, then things will be very easy and very consistent for you. Because the first set of camps, if you full clear, will give you level 4. And then the second step will give you level 5.5, and you'll be right on your way to level 6, which is very important for Nocturne. So we see Xin Zhao topside with red buff. That means he did his 3 camps in his red side. I'm not going to invade just yet. First, I'm going to get level 4 over him. Because if I kill his camps right now, they're only level 1. On the second turn, whenever you kill your camps for the second time, then they give you more XP. So, I'm not super interested in killing his camps. I want to kill my camps first, and then we're talking. Mr. Fiddlesticks. Oh! Not enough. Oh, the turret shot. And my bot lane's diving. Yeah, it's a classic Nocturne moment here. These guys... There's so many kills going on. Already, Xin Zhao goes top, okay, and then I'm gonna do Scuttle Crab, and then for all that's happened, we're gonna reset. The sooner that we reset, we spend our gold, and then we're in a position for a real play here. Because everyone on the map's gonna have a lot of items. My Jhin already has a BF sword. Normal game. Ruby Crystal, Longsword, Control Ward to the top side. The Control Ward will help me provide vision for my team against that Xin Zhao as we finish our clear on the bot side. 25 seconds on that respawn Gromp. We want to use our Q to get back onto the map faster, and then keep farming for now. We're level 4 and some change, and this topside Scuttle's coming up. Now Xin Zhao started his red side, so where it's about 4:30 coming up, that's about the time that his Krugs will be respawning. So since we saw him on the bot side, we'll move into his red side, try to find those camps first, and then clear down, because if we can get his red side camps and all of my camps, then I can hit level 6 by the time that I end up bot side once again. The BF sword Jhin has died, huh? Alrighty, put that ward down. You want to hold on to the warding trinket for the first 2 turns at least, and then you'll be able to spot out the enemy jungler, because you only have to use that as you're clearing. Since we're in the Xin Zhao's jungle, yeah, we're gonna put a ward down, see if we can spot him out. Alrighty, and that's level 5, so that's pretty good for us. And it's pretty good to get those camps too, because they were respawn. Fiddlesticks with the fear. Since we're here, use the Q to get in range. It's gonna happen pretty quickly. Briar's got nowhere to run. I killed her with like 80 damage on the E. Back to the camps, quick! For all that is happening, for all the chaos, I know the #1 thing I get from new players. Should I stop farming when plays are happening? It depends, Bob. The play's happening bot side, so we definitely keep farming. And I have this easy sequence, whoa, to get level 6. Jhin with the schmovement. Taking him out. Easy sequence to get level 6, so we're staying true to that path. If I was to interrupt this as a level 5 Nocturne, pretty stupid. Stay on the path, keep hitting level 6, pretty good. Why? Because I get my ulti. The sooner you cast your first ulti, the sooner you get the second ulti. That's what they don't tell you. Now Xin Zhao died bot side, so he's gonna come back with items, so even though we have level advantage, still might not be enough. And you would think with how much these guys have been fighting that their sums would be down. So let's go see. Caitlyn, we have a question. Do you have flash? We got level 6. Our ulti is up. You can hover over your ulti to see the range. Oh, close. Ulti. Q, E, W. Schmack. Schmack. Nice. Now, I have a pretty good idea that Xin Zhao's on the top side. There's no guarantees, but I'll be starting this dragon regardless because we are at the very least 1 level up. I'm gonna need some help though, and we don't have smite. Let's do this. There's the void grubs. Don't mind if I do. Guys, don't dive the... Come on, you don't have to do all this. Come on, help me out of the dragon. Oh, there's a Vladimir on me. E, auto, W, auto. Moving. There's the fear. We'll stay on dragon. It's up to my team to finish that. Just walks into him and dies. Why is the game so weird? They're all dead. Me kill dragon. What if I was Lee Sin this game, you know? I'm just clearing around all the chaos. Like I said, it's always a relaxed time. Back to the top side. Phage, 2 longswords. Yeah, we'll get the Tiamat. We don't have to wait for all of our HP. Let's get out there. Phage gives us 15 AD, 200 HP, and movement speed when we hit them. So this acts as your early tankiness, and then Tiamat, 20 AD, the active, that acts like basically another auto attack. It adds to your combo. It also gives you a conqueror stack, which is pretty nice. And then AoE on the auto attacks. Alrighty, Xin Zhao took my blue. That's totally fine. For him to not do any play on that last turn is so big for us. We got so much value. Level 6, capitalize on it, take the objective. And my team keeps winning with no Xin Zhao interaction. That's very nice. So all this time that we've been doing dragon, farming these camps, my ulti has been coming back up. 5 seconds on that bad boy. And Caitlyn's pretty low. Odds are that she resets. Bing. I'd have to go pretty deep here. But I'd risk it all for a kill. Ulti, Tiamat, auto, W, Q. Schmovement. Okay, you got me. Flash. Try to do a little bit too much, you know? And we're back at it, Bob. Ulti spent, noob is killed, 7 deaths on that Caitlyn, real normal guy. He's going to be getting a lot of fan mail after this game, I'm sure. It's funny, when you feed in games, you get a lot of friend requests. But whenever I do good, I don't give very many. Our next goal here is to finish these red side camps, but with my bot lane pushing, I want to be there. I want to be there, but they're in between turrets, Bob. They're already dead. They're already dead. So if I keep clearing, that means that I'm like playing to receive the farm here, which is fine. We got StrideBreaker. We can play for some farm. We're level 8. If I was to move into the river, I could still clean up the play, which requires a mistake from the Caitlyn and whatnot. Which is fine. The Caitlyn has 7 deaths. We'll just play to clean up the farm here. Auto Tiamat. Whoa! E! You guys are out of your mind. Ouchie mama! Oh! StrideBreaker. Boots. And now, if you look at the enemy team, it's basically all auto attacks other than the Vladimir, Briar, Xin Zhao, Caitlyn, even the support, Pike. So we'll be going cloth armor into the Ninja Tabby. We have the StrideBreaker completed. Yeah, pay the price for taking me out here. Boom. StrideBreaker completed, gives us 50 AD, 30% attack speed, 450 HP, and then we still have that AoE cleave passive from the Tiamat, but we also get the active that now slows the enemy, deals damage, and gives us bonus movement speed. So as we arrive on top of them with the ulti, try to get in range here. Oh, brother's dead before the minute go. As we arrive with the ulti, we can use the StrideBreaker to slow them, and that can almost guarantee that we get the E off. Getting that CC with the E, getting the fear off, basically means you're going to kill the carry. The Vladimir, the Caitlyn. So, that's our goal. Briar is pretty low. Ulti. Smite? Oh, I smited Xin Zhao. Sortie. Back. If it works, it works. Now, since we ultied, they don't know that I'm here to some degree. They know that Xin Zhao died. They don't know how much HP I have. Whoa! But he doesn't give a fuck! E. Auto, 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 Q, moving. Auto, StrideBreaker, smack, smack. Nice. Just keep smacking, Bob. With that Conqueror fully stacked, you're committed into the fight. Don't go nowhere. Hit him like a man. Because that's all Nocturne is. He's just a bunch of HP and AD. So you want to hit him. And stay hitting him. Don't back off. Don't move around. That's another big mistake I see from the lower elo players when I'm coaching. Like, they're fighting right there. Too much movement, too much clicking. I dare you to right-click the enemy and then kind of let go of the mouse and keyboard. Let Nocturne do the rest. Old Mordekaiser used to have this one quote. You only have to click once, fool. Sends out flashing. Briar ulti's not coming around here. I'll clear my Raptors before the Dragon, but we're pretty strong, Bob. Level 9 already. To Xin Zhao's pathetic level 8.
Your turret has been destroyed.
The more levels you have, the more damage you deal, and the less damage you take. Simply put. I'll go ahead and start up the Dragon. My bot lane has push. Their bot lane seemingly recalling. So we'll see if we can't get this fella. 18 seconds on my ulti. Now that's pretty good. So if anything happens around mid lane, we can react to it. But my main goal is going to be this Dragon to start off with. Even if Xin Zhao wants to get involved here, we're going to make him work for it. StrideBreaker. E. Smite. Okay. Yeah, failed that. Q. Smack. 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 Yeah, that's right. We don't got to dodge nothing. You don't do... Whoa! Oh, man. I'm so dead. Wow, who put that little fella right there? That gives the Caitlyn and the Pike quite a bit of damage, I tell you what. Quite a bit of gold, my bad. My bot lane just keeps pushing, you know, makes him a real easy target. Walking to the Dragon was never an option. Plated steel caps. Here's a flash out of Caitlyn. Smack. Smack. Alright. Rest in peace. Well, we got the Ninja Tabby. That gives us some armor. But we can kind of index into more. With Death's Dance, yeah, let's do it like this. Steel Sigil Longsword. We can buy a whole lot more armor along the way, and then be able to survive a lot more burst whenever we go in. Level 10 to that Xin Zhao's level 8. A 2-level lead is really big. He's walking around the river here, so we want to try to find him and then fight. Bing, bing. Guys, listen. There's more than 2 people here, okay? Pink, pink. Into the top side. Ulti. Q, E, StrideBreaker. Schmack, schmack. Nice. Take the guaranteed ones, Bob. Just because your ally pings to help. It's merely a suggestion. I'll start up the Rift Herald now. It's 130 on my ulti, and my allies better respect it. You know Jin, he's pushing. Movement only gets you so far. Now it's pretty slow to solo this, but with my bot lane dying, I mean, they bought some time at the very least. They just keep going in, and that's the thing. Alrighty, we got the Rift Herald. Now my job is to defend mid lane, not to attack Caitlyn with no ulti. Chill out. All I have to do is clear a couple waves. Sorty. Everyone's dead. Amazing. Amazing. We stop for one objective and everyone dies. Alright, Bob. We got level 11. That's a pretty good spike for us. That gives us our second point in the ulti. Look at the minimap. The range is much larger on the second point. And as we enter the mid game, it also lowers the cooldown, and we got all of our Ultimate Hunter stacks. So that means we can start blasting off some ultis. You really have to pick and choose in the early game, but once you enter the mid game, you can kind of take some more lax ultis in which it may work and it may not. E is fine. W. Smite. E. Auto. Auto. Q. StrideBreaker. Smack. Alrighty. Jin is a madman. He doesn't stop, and that's the thing. They're gonna bind this guy. I can block the ulti here. Boom. Use my W. Not feared. Use my E. StrideBreaker. Yeah, free delivery. Use code Sawyer Jungle at checkout for DoorDash free delivery. Whoa, they just don't stop. Ulti? Who am I going on? This guy? E, auto. StrideBreaker, W, smack. Q. Okay. Alright. Blocking. Ouchie mama. Back to the camps. Now I could drop the Rift Herald here, but I'm not gonna. It's a Vladimir bait, man. Use the ulti, clear the camps, reset, spin the gold, and get back out there. That's our goal, man. 1 minute on the dragon. Perfect. Yep, in the mid game you can blast off those ultis and it comes up a whole lot sooner. So whether you're doing it proactively or reactively, it's going to be good. The worst thing you can do is not use an ulti in the mid game and farm too much. No matter how much you farm, you're not going to become uber strong as Nocturne. So that's why we do the one quadrant, do a play, and then do the other quadrant. Reset. Nice. Death Stance, Longsword, Control Ward to the bot side with the dragon coming up. And my allies are alive for once. Oh. Well, Vladimir, you're going to have to pay the price here. He used his empowered Q. So Q, StrideBreaker, E, auto, auto. Rest in peace, big man. Your ulti's not even worth a spell shield. And just like that, it feels like we've won the game. The main thing that's led to our success here, the 7 kills, 6 assists, is staying on the path of farming. Because we farm, and then because we only do plays when we're punishing the enemy, then it makes it very consistent for us. Although our allies have been very, very crazy, it doesn't mean that the game has to be crazy for us. If you skip your farm, especially in the early game, then you're going to make things super, super inconsistent. So you better be sure. And it's not like you never can. I think auto smite, nice. E, moving. Well, let's just take the fight into him, honestly. Flash, ulti. Okay, well, that's one way to do it. Ah! Flash away from Pyke. Once again, shut down the Pyke that gives the gold also to the Caitlyn with his ulti. So if you farm your camps in especially the first 2 turns, listen, I know you're going to get derailed every now and then, but if you farm your camps on the first 2 turns, then you're going to make the game super, super consistent for yourself as Nocturne, because you go level 5. And that same sort of pattern just keeps repeating. When your ulti's down, you don't have to do no plays. You can skip camps when your ulti's up. Until then, smooth sailing. So we took a detour in the build path for Death Stance, hyper specific to this game because they have so many AD champs, and it also gives us an anti-burst dynamic because it gives us the passive Ignore Pain. 30% of damage taken is dealt to you over 3 seconds instead, and then whenever you get a kill or assist, then it cleanses that damage, which is insane. So makes it where we can get totally obliterated at the start of the fight and then be okay. Also giving us armor, AD, and ability haste. All of those are pretty good stats. Now we're building into Black Cleaver, giving us the armor shred, AD, HP, and ability haste. Super, super solid item. I'll clear my camps towards the top side here, but my team's already pushing, so I better be there or be square. You know these guys, they don't stop pushing. Rift Herald's gonna expire soon too. Q. E? Okay. I mean, we're winning so far. Let's ulti. No! I can't ulti the Caitlyn. E, moving. Now, I'm perma aggroed here, so long that I get away. She cancels the aggro. Nice one. Q, W. Alrighty. Let's keep pushing. Although the Baron's up, all of our resources are spent, our HP and whatnot, so we want to push, get the inhib at the very least, and then reset. Smack. Remember to use that Q, get that bonus AD. It's more damage. Let's get the hell out of here, Bob. My team's staying. They just don't stop pushing. That's one thing you can rely on. I'm gonna clear some camps. My Jhin has 17 kills. But I swear Jhin is so easy lately. I'm not taking away from Baby Guma, but listen. About every Jhin I play with does have about 20,000 kills. Well, they're killing everyone, Bob. Let's get back in there. I'm flanking. StrideBreaker, E, moving. Waiting. Oh. spell shield the Caitlyn trap, and that is that. Smack that Nexus on down. Whenever you spell shield something, you get bonus attack speed. Alright, GG. Final score 9-4-9. Ay, ay, ay. They just kept going, and kept going, and kept going, and kept going. Nocturne was merely along for the ride. Alrighty, final damage dealt, 16,000, and damage taken 3,000, with Conqueror healing an impressive 380 HP. Give it up for Conqueror, everyone. Listen, it's mostly going to be about the damage for Nocturne unless fights are close. Fights were not close this game. Alrighty, thanks for watching. Hope you learned something. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and click the join button, or else, okay? Thank you, bye-bye.